Operating theater in Ibadan, it's been a lot of challenges for me. Basically, finance is one of the major problems that I have as a theater producer. Well, I don't want to use the word theater is dying, but the attention being given to theater at the present age is dying. How many families wake up on Sundays morning after church and say they want to go to the theater to enjoy themselves? My name is Orisunmibare Emmanuel. People call me Emmyly Skilz. I am a theater producer and a creative director. I am the resident producer and creative director for Emmyly Skilz Productions, a theater organization. It's a non-for-profit organization that runs Stage Alive. Stage Alive is a monthly stage play show that happens in the city of Ibadan every first Sunday of the month. Whatever activity that is going on this end part, whatever everybody is doing. So that's why I want them to see what it looks like now. You guys freeze, just like the same way you welcome them to the welcome to our kingdom and everybody comes in. As a theater producer and creative director, most importantly for me, theater is my core. I enjoy doing theater, so that's why I run stage plays. The current production that I'm working on now is The Queen's Wish by Pat Obilo. It's an adaptation of Shakespeare's King Lear. The Queen's Wish is working mostly on the concept of feminism. So many people have an idea of what feminism is all about, but The Queen's Wish has its own separate concept about what feminism is supposed to actually be about, what feminism is preaching. Also, the script is talking mostly about validation. What do people see as validation, especially in this contemporary world where people don't see themselves doing well, except somebody tells them they are doing well. People want to hear from other people, am I doing well? If they don't get to hear from people, they don't think they are doing well. And it also happens in this concept of social media. People feel they are not doing well when they post pictures and they're having 2 likes, 3 likes. It affects people's self-esteem. So the script is questioning that. I mean, why does it have to get to that point? Why do people have to go that low? Why do you need another person? Operating theater in Ibadan, it's been a lot of challenges for me. Basically, finance is one of the major problems that I have as a theater producer. Well, I don't want to use the word theater is dying, but the attention being given to theater at the present age is dying. How many families wake up on Sundays morning after church and say they want to go to the theater to enjoy themselves? The attention is fast dying. So that alone for me is a challenge. I mean, for anybody who is a graduate of theater, there's that competition between theater and the cinema. Most people would rather want to go to the film houses to watch the films rather than coming to the theater. So for me, finance is a major problem because all I want to run stage plays weekly for people to come to the theater. I mean, at every point in time that you get to the theater, just like you get to a cinema and you are seeing a film, I want people to get to the theater and there's a running schedule of shows that you can see and you enjoy yourself, live performances at every point in time. So for me, it's a challenge. I mean, if I have all the money that I need, I don't mind running shows every week, week in, week out, when people have stress at their work. At the weekend, they are at the theater to enjoy themselves. Also, space is another challenge for me as a theater producer. Before you can find spaces that are specifically built for theater now, you have to get to the universities where they are specially built for educational purposes.
No problem. Okay. You know this is your land. You're welcome to this land. And I promise you, whatever it is, make sure
most times people are fast turning event centers into theater spaces because they are not specifically built theaters for these purposes. The next place you want to visit is a cultural center. When we look at the concepts of cultural centers presently, they are not running the way they are supposed to be running. A cultural center is supposed to be a place for endless performances, but these days, you hardly see shows or stage plays happening in cultural centers. So those are part of my challenges as a theater producer. Personally, for me, I look forward to getting more investors, to help my craft. It's not something I can do alone. The dream is actually big. So I'm calling on partners. I don't mind collaborations with people who are interested in theater. Theater is lucrative for anybody who is interested. I need people to collaborate with me. There are a lot of stories, there are a lot of historical moments that we can all bring on stage, see live, for the sake of our children, to see what actually it used to be like. If you have the resources, for me personally, I need people who can invest in my craft.
It's a very beautiful life.
Stage Alive runs monthly in the city of Ibadan, every first Sunday of the month, and it's always a wonderful experience where you can come with your family, your friends, every first Sunday of the month from wherever you're coming from in the city of Ibadan. We look forward to expanding our frontiers. We've had time to go to Lagos, go to Ondo State, go to Ogun State to do some of our performances. And we look forward to international collaborations where we have a standby performance in countries that are not just African countries, outside of the globe. Intercultural exchange with other theater companies outside of Africa, outside of Nigeria. So I look forward to these experiences, and I know that they will definitely come with time. Well, I think my most interesting outing so far for me, it should be my show in February. It's one of the best experiences I've ever had as a theater producer, not just because it's one of the shows that opened the year. Also, I was able to document my show as one of the first that was written by me. It was written by me, directed by me, and also was produced by me. So it was an interesting experience for me running those three positions of authority, and it was the first to open the year 2021. Well, for me, generally, I've learned that I can't do this alone. That's what I've learned. I didn't come this far without people's help, and I know that I wouldn't even go far without their help. So a special shout out to my actors. They are rugged guys. I'm telling you, that's the sincere truth. Without these guys, man, I can't do anything. My actors, my set designers, my light designers, my crew. You want to come to our rehearsal, you want to see how we run. It's a family, and without these guys, trust me, Stage Alive, Emmyly Skilz, it would be nothing without them, because every time, month in, month out, without getting sponsors, no support, we are our own support. So these guys do wonderfully well to make sure that we don't get discouraged, because every time we work, at the end of the day, we literally don't get everything we put back into the project, but because it is our passion and we know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. So special shout out to these guys, and most especially for everyone who will never stop coming to see our plays. Man, I remove my cap for you people. You people are the reason why we keep doing, because there's no point doing a play and there's nobody to watch us. So thank you guys, we love you, and we expect that you keep coming to see more of our shows, and we will never stop running shows for you guys. Trust me, we will always be here, and we'll be glad to always have you guys back here with us. I think there are private investors in Lagos. That's one of the key things that is not happening yet in Ibadan. And if you look at the caliber of people that are in Lagos, most of the companies, organizations, their head offices are in Lagos. Lagos is a business hub on its own. So it becomes easier for people to want to go. As a theater producer, if I am producing literally in Lagos, I can go to the head offices of this company where I get direct communication with people in charge, unlike when I have to go from Ibadan here, and do you understand, having to drop a proposal in Lagos, and you have to keep going from Ibadan to Lagos to go get approval or confirmation. It gets tiring. But there in Lagos, there are private investors, there are people who literally want to put their money into theater, not because that they want to make gain from it, but because it's just their passion, they love passion. And of course, we have some people like that in Ibadan too, but we need more. I'm using this medium to thank everyone who have been very supportive of my career as a creative director, as a theater producer. I really appreciate everyone. It's been a very long journey getting to this point, and I didn't get here alone. It's a collaborative process between myself and you guys, so I want to say thank you. But at this point, I don't want you guys to stop supporting. I want you guys to keep supporting us. Go to our social media platforms, our YouTube. These are part of the platforms. Our Google business, you can check us out there. Your reviews are going to go a long way to open us up to the kind of exposures that we are looking forward to. So I need this, we need this comment, we need this review from you guys so that if there are other people out there who don't know what we are doing, through Google business, through our social media, through our YouTube, they know that, okay, there are these guys somewhere who are doing this. And I know that with you guys' support, with our own endless hard work, we will get to where we are going. And where we are going is actually not too far. It is Broadway and Hollywood. Trust me. We're not going to stop until we get there. Thank you, guys.